Hi Robert. Hi. Hi Abhishek. Hi Premshuk. Hi guys. Hi. Good evening. Good evening each and one of y'all. Hi, my name is Rohan. We've done a lot of videos in the past and we're doing one today. I specifically wanted to do today's video. Hi guys. Hi Ranjan. Hi to everyone. Namaste guys. Hi Lalita. Hi Sony. Hi. So the thing is, we're going to do today's video. Okay, so today's live session is about how to handle failure post prelims. Okay, so as you know, the results came out yesterday. And hi Jyoti from Mizoram. Hi Amit. Hi Shukla. Hi guys. Hi Raveli. Okay, so hi Dipanjali. Hi guys. Thank you for your wishes. So we're gonna get to today's session. See, so the thing is, today's session is about addressing prelims and what happens when you fail. So firstly, for the guys that succeeded in prelims, best of luck, congratulations, and I'm sure you're gonna rock it for mains and do well. Okay, so mains is the crux of the battle. So kill your mains, get a great interview score, and you will be on the list, and I believe in you. Okay, so you should get on the list. Now, the second part of this video, okay, so what I really want to address is how to work on yourself post a failure in mains. Okay, guys, hi, I can see all your messages. Lots of respect and lots of wishes to you. But we're going to get to the topic of the day today, okay? How to handle failure post prelims. Okay, so let me tell you straight. So I have written the UPSC exam thrice. Okay, so the first time when I wrote it, I failed prelims. The second time that I wrote the UPSC exam, I failed prelims again. Okay, that's 2 failures. Now the third time that I wrote UPSC exam, I succeeded. Okay, so when I'm talking to you, I'm talking with experience of having failed. Okay, now let me tell you guys, okay, failure is something that happens. Okay, see, for all of us, okay, when I failed prelims the first time, I told myself, okay, fine, I failed prelims this time, and it was really hard on me. Okay, and then I felt like as if, it was going to be very difficult for me, and then failure had really, shook me really straight, because I never failed in my life, not in college, not in school, and then I suddenly come to UPSC. I studied hard, but then I failed. Okay, I felt like, I was feeling like low, I was feeling emotional, I was feeling weak, I felt like, I was letting my parents down. All of these things happen, all your friends are doing well, but you're not able to handle yourself. So, all these feelings were going through my mind also. So then I decided, after my first failure in my prelims for the first time, that I'm going to study harder to get to the second prelims. But again, since when I did my second prelims, I didn't really know much about how to study. So I studied again. Okay, so I studied hard. I did the newspaper. I did the test series. I did everything. But you know what happened? Once I wrote my second prelims in 2017, guess what? I failed again. Okay, so that was my second failure with respect to prelims. So now when I failed prelims again, guys, I can see all your questions, okay, but we're going to address, I'm addressing something very important, so we'll get to the questions later. Because the most important thing that we have right now is to pass prelims to get to mains, and we're going to address how to handle the failure and how to plan for the entire year ahead. In front of me, I also have my notes, okay, whatever I've done to pass, in my third attempt. So I've got everything in front of me. So I want to show you what you can do, okay. I've got everything lined up, so we'll talk about it, okay, simultaneously. So then I'm going to tell you, so when I failed prelims the second time, I was absolutely tarnished, okay, like I literally got screwed, okay. I felt like, oh my god, so I spent 2 years on the exam, I failed again. So what am I going to do? Whether I should take up a job, whether I should continue studying, whether I should stop studying, whether I should go back to my career, whether I should do this, how will I tell my parents, how will I tell my family, how will I face the society, how will I do everything. So all of these things were totally hurting myself, okay. I was feeling humiliated, I was feeling, all of these things happen. Okay, so when these things happen, it's very important for you to remember why you started, okay? Why you started studying for the UPSC exam, okay? Why you began, what was the dream? What was it that you wanted, okay? So every time I thought of what I wanted, the one thing that popped in front of my mind is about the Indian Police Service. Okay, it's the Indian Police Service. So I wanted to be an IPS officer. Okay, so every time I thought about failure, I remembered that the dream was to be an IPS officer. So then, guys, someone's asked me to turn off the comments. I'm going to try doing that for a while. I'm not sure how to turn off the comments, but hold on. Turn off commenting. Great. So the comments are turned off. Okay. So every time I saw failure, I decided that I need to remember my dream. So my dream was to be an IPS officer. So to be an IPS officer, then I have to study harder. Okay. So then I told myself whether I should take up a job. Now the thing is, when I was studying, right, like I really needed some income because I was already 26 years old and I wasn't sure what I was going to do with my life. So then what I started doing was I started teaching an 8th standard child English and some other social study subjects. Okay. So I did this, I earned some income and I started studying. So then I decided that I literally want to crack the exam in my 3rd attempt. Okay, so I decided that the 3rd attempt was going to be my best attempt. I want to crack the exam. So I'll tell you what I did. Okay, so the first thing that I did was I got myself a schedule. Okay, so this is the schedule that I followed last year. I'll probably like bring it up closer to you. So it's actually a daily schedule wherein every day from June, like I think this one starts on 17 July. Okay, this schedule started on 17 July. It's the Insights Prelims Test Series schedule. Okay, so this thing cumulatively covers the test series of prelims as well as the books that you need for mains. Okay, see, like for example, let me show you this. Okay, I'm going to turn on the commenting also for a while so that I know what you guys want to know. Okay, see, wait, let me do this. Okay, see, so this is what I was talking about. So what I did to clear prelims in my 3rd attempt, okay, please look at it carefully because this is what you need. When I keep saying the importance of a schedule, okay, this is the schedule I followed. It starts on 17th of July in 2017. That's when I started studying for it, and it has an entire year of schedule. Okay, so it tells me what to do on a daily basis. So this is what it was telling me. Okay, see this, it's got an entire schedule, and as you see, I've noted things down over here. Okay, so I followed this entire schedule from year to year. Okay, please take a look at it. It's got everything. See over here, you will see that it's also got a mini static test, it's got a full length mains revision test, it's got a prelims test, it's got everything in it. So the thing is, you have two options. Okay, you have two options, okay, in life. One is whether you will follow a schedule. Okay, there are two options. One is you can make a schedule, but I don't advise you making a schedule, because when you make a schedule, what happens is there's a big possibility that you will miss out on certain number of things. So please don't make a schedule, follow a schedule. The easiest way to follow a schedule is you can get any test series. Okay, there's no need to buy a test series, all right, it's all available. So you can go get the test series, get the schedule of the test series and read it every single day. Okay, every single day. So then you do it, it'll cover 1 year's worth of syllabus. Okay, so when it covers 1 year's worth of syllabus, you will be able to understand that you've covered everything, and based on the syllabus, you do the tests. So when you do the test, there is a certain level of consistency that you will get. Okay, one more thing that I'd like to tell you is we're going to make a rough schedule on how I studied for a day. Okay, so my philosophy is simple. Okay, my philosophy is simple. I am not the person that would study 20 hours a day or 16 hours a day or 14 hours a day or 12 hours a day. I believe in studying 8 hours a day. That's mostly because of the fact that that's the amount of concentration that I have. Okay, guys, hi every one of you all. Hi everyone. I will upload the schedule for you guys. Please do take a look at it. But yes, so now we're going to like talk about how I planned my day. Okay, see, so we're going to take one day into 24 hours. Okay, so we have 24 hours in a day. In 24 hours, I want you to study 8 hours a day. Okay, so you can split the day into 2 hours. That's 4 hours and 4 hours. And then you still have how much? 16 hours a day left. Okay, in these 16 hours, please sleep for 8 hours a day. Okay, please sleep for 8 hours a day, and in the remaining 8 hours you can do whatever you want, right? You can do whatever you want. You can read a book, you can pursue a hobby, you can go out with your friends, you can like meet your boyfriend, you can meet your girlfriend, you can do whatever you want. If you're interested in watching TV series, you know, Game of Thrones, you know, How I Met Your Mother, you know, Chernobyl, you know, Kyuki Saas Ki Kabhi Bahuti, whatever you want, right? Do it for the remaining a couple of hours, right? Breakfast, lunch, dinner, shower, everything. But I want you to consistently put 8 hours a day, right? So 8 hours a day. So in 24 hours, 8 hours a day, you will be able to finish any schedule. Okay, so please do that. Follow a schedule, okay? This is the schedule, any schedule. I don't advocate any schedule in particular. You make a schedule, you follow someone's schedule. My suggestion would be follow a schedule which is already made, which works. Okay, so that's what I did for 1 full year. I followed a schedule. That's number one. Second, along with this, you got to focus on things like current affairs. Okay, I'll teach you how I made current affairs. It's a very ingenious way to do it. Okay, please take a look at it. It's something that will really help you. Okay, now see, this is my current affairs booklet. Okay, so this is my current affairs booklet, which I did last year. I'm not sure if you guys can see it properly. Let me try putting on the light. Okay, so this is what I did last year. See, I made current affairs based on GS papers, okay? So this is GS paper 2 and this is GS paper 3. So basically you need to take 4 booklets, very small, okay? So this is the entire year's current affair. This is the entire year's current affair. This is also the entire year's current affair. Usually GS paper 2 is the biggest current affairs bundle. Okay. Wait, this is the entire current affairs bundle. Guys, please give me some time to reply to your comments, because I'm actually trying to show you what is very important. Okay, so how you can do this is you can read the Hindu newspaper. Okay, but once you read the Hindu newspaper, do not make notes from it, but go to something like a daily current affairs website. Okay, you can either go to like Insights, Vision, Vajiram, whatever. Okay, and then based on papers, okay, you put it under syllabus. So this is a topic in the syllabus, right? And under that, you just put down the points of the day, right? Like for example, I've put in, like, this is last year's current affairs. So, okay, hold on. Let me just turn off the comments. I think there's too many comments because I think it's distracting you guys. Okay, see, so what you do is you take it based on papers. Okay, so this is GS paper 2, this is GS paper 3. I have GS paper 1, but I didn't bring GS paper 1 because it's going to have like limited things in it. So based on topics, you put down all the things you see in daily current affairs. For example, you see, okay, so this is on welfare schemes for the vulnerable sections, right? So I've put down everything based on that. Okay, these are just facts. These are just facts, okay, like your government schemes and, all your criteria. So this will be very useful for you for prelims, okay. So this is how you do it. Like, and I've classified it based on months. See, this is October. In October, you have only 3 important issues for this topic. And see, this is November. Similarly, I have it for every month. Okay, so this is what I had done. Right, so just take a look at it. This is Jan. Similarly, I have different things for different topics, okay. Again, this is not very extensive. You can notice that I have made sure that I did it for every topic. Okay, this is issues relating to development of social sector, health, education. These are just small points, okay. Please see how I've done this, because if you do it this way, it saves time. And trust me, doing something like this will not take much of your time. Okay, sorry. Sorry. I got a call. So that's what I'm trying to tell you, that doing this is not going to take much of your time, and this is how you're supposed to do your current affairs, okay? So please ensure that you do your current affairs in a proper way so that you can definitely be able to like revise it in a holistic format, okay? Because if you don't like do it in a holistic format, it's going to be very difficult for you, okay? So you please classify current affairs into papers, and then you can like easily revise it. And it's not like the entire booklet is full, okay? It's very less. Trust me, if you like, trust me, if you do current affairs in this way, on a daily basis, I promise you it will not take you more than half an hour to do 1 day's current affairs. I can definitely share these notes with you, Anusha. The only reason I'm not like putting this up, firstly, it's very big, and secondly, the current affairs are old. Okay, the current affairs are old, right? Because I don't think you need it for this year, because now this current affairs is 2 years old. Okay, so you ideally won't have much use for this. Okay, but of course I can put up a sample of it and we can definitely do that. So what I'm saying is, please make sure that you're most systematic in your approach for prelims. See, failure is something that comes to all of us, okay? All of us fail. I have failed twice. Okay, I failed prelims 2 times, okay? It's only in my 3rd attempt that I succeeded and I became an IPS officer. So this is how you also have to do it, okay? So you have to understand how, okay, how you're failing, what is your weakness, okay? And then you have to ensure how to overcome it. Okay, so this is how I did it for like my current affairs notes, okay? And this is very easy to do, and you will take less than half an hour to do these notes, and you will have a year-long notes, and since you've done it topic-wise, you can easily write your mains answers, okay? Mains answers is very important, okay? Prelims is qualifying, but mains need more thorough approach, and since you already have this in topic-wise, when you're doing a certain paper, you have facts along with content, and then you'll be able to present quality answers, okay? So that's something that you need to know, and that's how I did it. And I classified them like this, okay? Can you see all these flyers over here? These were all different topics, okay? So you do them that way. So that's what I wanted to tell you about current affairs notes. Thirdly, along with my notes, what I did was, so I did the newspaper, I did my current affairs notes, and along with that, before prelims, okay, before prelims, I used to study compilations, okay? These are compilations which I have. So this is economy, and I just have a few. I don't have most of my books, and this is the one on government schemes. So I've done this as well, okay? So I did the newspaper, I did daily current affairs, and I did compilations, right? So when I did all these 3 things, I could ensure that my degree of failure was reduced largely. See, one thing is, nobody can insulate ourselves from all risks, okay? So the most important thing that you need to remember is you can insulate yourself from some risk. So by doing these things, you're having a better chance than other people or anybody else to be able to like do better, okay? So this is something that you need to do. Similarly, okay, once you do that, the most important thing, okay, that you need to do is you need to be focused, okay? So you have to tell yourself, you know, that this is the year that I will qualify, okay? This is the year that I will make it big. This is the year that I will succeed. This is the year I will dream big, I will make it large, and I will be awesome, okay? So then you make a point to study 8 hours every single day. You don't stop, you don't quit, you do not like tell anybody you're doing it, but you do it, okay? You do it in such a way that everybody else will probably like see you like, you know, 1 year later, and they'll say, Shabash, you know, this is the guy that did it, this is the girl that did it, and this is the person that succeeded. Okay, so that is what your goal should be. So give yourself 8 hours every single day, which is yours. It's for you, it's for your future, it's for your benefit, it's for your life. Okay, if you're here watching this video, you are watching this video because you want to be an IAS officer, you want to be an IPS officer, right? So you do it 8 hours a day, the rest is yours. Okay, so 8 hours a day you study. Along with it, you know, some other things that you can do on a yearly basis, I will tell you. Along with that, in preparation for mains, in a month, okay, in a month you can do 2 or 3 topics. Go to the Vision website. Okay, this is Vision. Okay, go to the Vision website. In the Vision website, you will find essay topics. Okay, I don't know if you can notice it properly. I don't know if my camera is able to. So these are essay topics, right? You take these essay topics. And they have all kinds of things. See, they have a quote over here. You can see they have a quote, and they have a definition. And then they have the history. Like for example, this topic is on education in India. I'll show you this. I'll probably take it closer. Okay, I'm just trying to show you what I did. See, this is the Vision thing. You go to the website, you'll find it. Okay, so what you'll have is you have a quote from education. So take these topics. It's all available online. Okay, you take them from the website. Okay, so this is a quote, this is a definition of education, this is the history. So I made short notes over here as well because I wanted to be a little different and I remembered what I wanted. I use these things for ethics also. Okay, and then you know, you go ahead and see what are the other things, committees, commissions. You can see all of these things. Okay, and these things you can remember for your essay, right? So you go through all of these things, okay, because you'll find all the details over here, right? So similarly, like this, there are several topics, okay? There are about 12 topics which Vision has. And similarly, you can also find certain topics of your own, okay? So please do that, okay? So by doing this, what's going to happen is you're going to have topics ready. And once you have the topics ready, you can easily write any essay in any way that you want to, okay? And I kid you not, your life is going to become so much more simpler. Similarly, once that is over, I want to emphasize that success lies not in doing many things one time, but doing the same thing many times, okay? So revision is the key. Okay, now I'm going to show you something very interesting that I did. So I keep telling you that you've got to keep revising as many times as possible, right? I keep telling you. So we all do test series, right? We all do test series. You do test series. We do test series every year, right? So we have about 30 to 35 test series, 37 test series. We do it. But do we revise it? We have to revise it, okay? So since I have done the Insights test series, I mean, I'm from Bangalore and Insights was the only thing that was available offline for me. So that's what I did, okay? So then since I did the test series, I ensured that I revised it. So how you do it is you study 8 hours a day. On Sundays, usually you write the test series in the first hour, which is 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock. And once you write the test series, you make sure that you revise it. Okay, I'll tell you how I revised it, okay? Okay, hold on. I'm going to show you what I did, okay? See, so over here you see, right, I've written here Insights Test Series Revision. Okay, so what I did was I took one entire test series. So you see what this is this is test 5, test 6, test 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This is still 17. Okay, that is 17 tests which I've revised in one book. Okay, I've made notes in one book. Similarly, this is Insights Test Revision from 18 to 34. Okay, so I've revised these tests in one book. So what I did was, see, for example, this is test 2. Okay, so whatever was in the test, I've just taken small notes of it. Okay, and when you see I've written in different color pens over here, that means I think this is more important. And when you see different color pens over here, right, that's because I've revised them multiple times. So every time you see something different I've written over the original thing, it's because I've revised it more. So on two sides, I've just taken important points and I've revised it, okay, completely. Okay, see? So that's how I did. So that's test 2. In 2 pages, I've reduced 100 pages solution into 2 pages. Similarly, this was Insights test 1. So this is how I revised it. In just 1 page, right? In just this much, I reduced the entire 100 pages. See this. This is test 4. Okay. I've just divided every single thing into things. Okay. See this. Okay. So these are all the tests. So this is 2017 Insights test series. This was for my 2018 exam. Okay, so this is what I did. This is test 3. And similarly, after that, these are all the tests. Test 5. This is test 6. This is test 7. This is test... see, test 7 was a little big. So I had... Pawan, brother, Kannadallu ಮಾತಾಡಬಹುದು, but ತುಂಬಾ ಜನ ನೋಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So English ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರೆ better ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲೂ ಒಂದು session ಮಾಡೋಣ. Okay, so this is how I did it, right? And what you see in black over here is additional research that I've done. Okay, so please ensure that you actually do your research and you revise your tests in this format. Okay, so that's what I want you to do. So I want you to like revise all your tests. See, these are all my revision notes. It's not just useful just doing a test series, right? You have to do your test series in such a way that you revise it multiple number of times. And by doing this, okay, by reducing your test series... Okay, hold on. Okay, so by reducing these test series into short notes of 1 page each, right, you'll definitely be able to like revise it well. And revision is the key for success. I cannot re-emphasize enough how important it is to revise. Okay, so please do that, and that is what I did. So I want to show you what works. Okay, what works. Similarly, I made something else. Okay, so the other thing for prelims is, okay, there are other kinds of things. Like I made short notes on different kinds of national parks and different kinds of, things. This is very small stuff, okay. You have it online, so you can go check it out and you can do it. And then similarly, I did something called the Insights Daily Quiz. Okay, they have a daily quiz, it's got like, like I did it month-wise. Check this out, okay? So this was based on the daily quiz that I did, okay? So this is all available online for free on the Insights website, okay? On the Insights website. So you see, this I did it like a couple of months before prelims. See, this is Feb 1 to Feb 28. So 1 month of current affairs quiz, I finished in that. This is December, okay? So you don't have to go anywhere, okay? All of this thing is available for free online. So please do it. So the more you do it, the more you'll succeed, right? So that's one. So one more thing I want to tell you is, okay, there is no need to make bulky notes, okay? So there's no need to make it. Like for example, I'll show you. Like we say that it's very important to study economic survey, right, for the exam. Like just giving you an example, right? So economic survey, what I did was I took the entire economic survey, I took a compilation, I think I took it from Vision, and then I broke it down. Okay, so this is my economic survey which I've broken down. See, this is my economic survey notes. Okay, so I just took it chapter wise. Okay, and based on prelims and mains, I divided it and I revised it. That's it. Can you see this? I hope you understand what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you that it's very important to revise it. See, every time I've ticked it again, okay, it's because I've revised it. Okay, I've divided everything chapter wise and I made my notes, and it's very quick. It doesn't take time. Just make notes from notes and you'll be able to do it. Okay, so that's it. Now, that's one way of studying. Okay, and hold on, right? So that's what I want to tell you. Okay, so it's most important to study. Similarly, once I was done with prelims, just please know that you can like make short notes for topics, or then you can follow something like a mains 365. Okay, this is again the 2017 mains 365. I followed it. It was very useful for like writing mains answers. Okay, so that's basically how I changed my strategy from being a failure in prelims to being a success in prelims. Okay, and please know that it's very important that you stay motivated throughout your journey. Every day is important. Okay, every single day is important. Do not even ignore one single day. And I keep telling you, right, all the time that it's very useful that we, go ahead, remember our goal. We have to succeed. Okay, every single time that I thought about failure, I also thought about the time when people had made fun of me, people had like laughed at me, people had thought that I'm not going to clear the exam, and then and I'm sure every single day someone's making fun of you too, right? Because they're saying, yeah, this guy's not clearing the exam, she's not clearing the exam, she's just wasting her time, he's just wasting her time, he just goes in the morning, comes back in the evening, he says I'm studying for the IAS, but he's not doing anything. So these kind of things keep coming and coming, right? So please stay away from such nonsense. Always believe in yourself. Okay, believe in yourself. So please, once you believe in yourself, you're definitely going to achieve, you're definitely going to succeed. Remember the goal why you started. Remember why you want to be an IAS officer, right? Remember, okay? So right now you may not have a scope, you may not have the identity, but once you become an officer, right, everybody is going to remember you. Everybody is going to come to you. Everybody is going to tell you that you are somebody who's definitely useful for the society. Okay, so don't forget that. Okay, whatever, see, I'll tell you something. Okay, take all the hatred in the world, take all the hatred that everybody is throwing at you, and make it like the power for you to succeed in your life. Okay, because you have the power to do it. Okay, you have the power. Apart from it, prelims is all about consistency. It's about staying true to the syllabus. It's about following the schedule. It's about maintaining the rhythm and going forward with the exam, right? So this is something that I'm going to tell you with all my heart and with all my soul. This is what I've done, and this is what has helped me succeed. Okay, and I always believe in the fact that haters are always going to hate. Okay, they're always going to make fun of you. They're always going to make ridiculous jokes about you. But when you succeed, okay, when you get your rank, when you become an IAS officer, when you become an IPS officer, when you become an IRS officer, they're going to tell you that I always knew that this guy is going to do it. I always knew he would succeed. I always knew that when he was born that there was a star shining on the top of his head which showed me, and all the astrology in the world said that this was the boy that was going to crack the exam. So this is what people are going to say. Okay, so please remember that your success in the exam is a slap on everybody's face. Okay, and knowing this, you make sure that you work harder, you work better, you work smarter, and you will succeed, right? I'm pretty sure. Okay, somebody asked me what is my inspiration for being an IPS officer, right? So I want to tell you that I've always wanted to be an IPS officer. In lieu of it, no, I mean, I wouldn't say always, but when I was studying law, so I'm a lawyer, so every time I went to court. Okay, every time I went to court, I saw that the procedures followed were a little lax, and like people were being the police and the people nexus was a little like not somehow that I liked it. So then I decided that guys, Prashant, I am seeing your comment, but I'm not able to answer it, but I will definitely try answering it. So I wanted to do something, and plus I was always fascinated by the uniform services, and I had applied for the army. I got called for the interview for the JAG, which is the Judge Advocate General, and then also because my father was a police officer. He retired in November 2018. He was from the Karnataka State Police Service, and my father has been an inspiration. So then I decided that I also want to be an IPS officer. I also want to ensure that the society is amazing, and then I took up the exam. My first preference is the Indian Police Service, and I wrote the exam. My third attempt, I cracked the exam, and I became an IPS officer, right? And the joy and the happiness that you see on your parents' face, on your loved ones' faces, is priceless. Okay, so the day you crack the exam, you will see that too. Okay, so you wait for that day. Okay, imagine the days when you'll probably be able to take your parents in your official car. You take them to your office. Everybody will respect them. They will give you respect. Think about all these things. Use it as the motivation to study and succeed in your life. Right. So that is what you need to do. So you do that. So then I wrote the mains exam. So I'll tell you how my mains went. I was actually very good at mains. I got around 400 plus in my in my GS paper. Along with it, I got a pretty good marks in my essay. I got about 278 in my optional because I'd written political science for the first time. Political science is my optional. But the icing on the cake was that I got about 193 marks in my interview, which is the highest in my board, I think. And so 193 was really cool. And since I got 193, I got rank 224, and there it was. Okay, that was how the rank came. So similarly, I think you guys will also do exceptionally well. And guys, somebody asked me if I can speak in Hindi. I probably must avoid it because I'm talking to a lot of people across the country, and I don't want to I wanted to be as diverse as possible, so I'm going to talk in English. We're going to answer some questions. Book list for political science is on my Instagram channel. Please see that. I don't know about management optional. How do I prepare for the interview? We'll make a separate channel, a separate video for interview preparation, and then we can go about doing it. I know some great ways to tackle the interview, I guess. Somebody asked me which service I'm allotted. I'm allotted the Indian Police Service. And I always have strong inclination towards Mother India, and passionate towards the security aspect of the country, and then that's why I'm here and I'm happy about it. And somebody asked me what's my Instagram channel name. It's just my name, Rohan Jagdeesh. So if somebody's asked me whether studying in coaching or studying home is the best, it doesn't matter. Okay, you go to coaching, it works for you, it works for you. If you study at home, it works for me. I studied in a library which was pretty close to my house, and that was very helpful for me. I wrote test series at Insights, that worked too. If you Jayant is asking of the book list. The book list is on my Instagram channel. Please refer it. There are about 5 optional book lists on my Instagram channel by different toppers from IAS and IPS officers. So that is there too. So please check it out. Okay, and how do you make notes? I showed you how to make notes. You actually don't have to make extensive notes. No need to make NCRT notes. It's not necessary. Just do the standard stuff well. So I think that's pretty much what I want to talk to you. And also I want to tell you, please don't be dissuaded by failure. I have failed. A lot of people have failed. A lot of people will succeed. Okay, I know a lot of people from my batch this year who have failed multiple number of times, but they're standing there today with rank 78, rank 100, rank 150. They have great they've all gone through a lot of struggle to come here today. Okay, so okay, I'm sorry, I got another call. So so that's what I want to tell you. Please keep trying, work harder, be better, and don't forget why you started. And every time you feel like stopping, right, every time you feel like shutting down your books, just tell yourself that that you are the best version of yourself, and you have to keep on doing what you are doing, and then you will definitely succeed. Okay, success comes hard, but when it comes, it'll give you the kick that nothing else will give you. And when you succeed, you'll happily be proud of yourself. So That's what I want to tell you. And please don't worry about failure. If you keep studying, success will come to you. I wish you all the best. Customary, Jai Hind, and I wish you all the best and all the success. Okay, take care.